So here you have a thick bus bar with 2 pilot holes that you would typically put into an electric vehicle, a battery discharge unit, with the holes locating it and being fastened on.
So this one again is quite a bit of scrap in cranking this out. Or
So
not
that's
scrap. You couldn't call it, it's off-all really.
Yes.
Because it's usable someplace.
That is the challenge in Busbar manufacturing is, you know, when you look at this sophisticated line, although there's a lot going on here, the biggest cost driver is the material. It represents anywhere between 50 up to maybe in some cases 80% of the cost of manufacturing. And scrap management, what I said earlier in the day, and I'm saying again now, especially with thick Busbar copper material, that's expensive material to run, trying to reduce the amount of scrap you're generating is the key to success in this Busbar technology. That's why this is one of many options that we have here that you can make Busbar technology or Busbar parts. Because you have the geometry where it's not just a straight line, it limits our ability to do it in any other type of operation. It has to be done in a tool. And because it has to be done in a progressive die, you're going to have more scrap than in the way this is particularly designed.
Okay, so this has got a flash in some of the different areas. Is this tumbled or anything, or is it just not, you don't care, or you don't need it?
It depends on the customer specification, what the application is used for. On some cases, we can get it tumbled. In most cases, we'll have die killed in the tooling to get rid of the burrs. Sometimes it gets insert molded where all that's buried, so it's irrelevant. But in this particular case, well, this will be a stamp and ship part, and it'll be sent off.
Where is that done? On this press?
So we have a post-operation on this particular part where we're putting PEM insertions into these parts. Some of that can be done off press, and some of it can be done in die. So we have both applications. Really, if you're going to do it in die, it really depends on the part design, which may or may not allow us to be doing it in die.
But feeding, I did a lot of this kind of stuff when PEM first came out and said, hey, you can do this, blah, blah. We actually tried. And the ability to feed it in, oh man, that was not a nightmare, but as close to a nightmare as you can get.